The sad truth about the upcoming holiday season is that most people are going to use it to make themselves worse, not better. Your average punter's going to eat a year's supply of food, drink a river of alcohol and stay up late trying to pamper themselves into a recovery from a tough, long year. And of course the opposite is what's going to happen. Millions of Aussies are going to go back to work worn out from a big holiday. Asking the human body to cope with all that sugar, process all that alcohol and handle less sleep than normal is actually a recipe for a crash. Now, it won't be a question if there's a crash, but when. The reason for all of that excess is tragically simple. When we feel like we've gone without personal space ourselves, when we reckon we've sacrificed for the spouse or the family or the mortgage, when we've gone hard despite the need for a rest, the desire for the treat, the gift, the return on all that investment ramps up to irresistible and we cave into just one more drink, the last ever donut or the final party. After that, we're going to be good. Ridiculously, predictably around New Year's Eve, we start making promises to right all the wrongs. The absolute conviction to get more rest, lose that 5 kilos, exercise more, drink less and not work so hard fade within 48 hours. And you're going to hear things like this. G'day mate, like a beer? No thanks, I'm being good. The trouble is that for most Aussies, being good actually means being punished. No cleansing ale, no wine, no chips, early to bed and off to the gym in the morning, followed by yogurt and sauerkraut, doesn't actually sound like much fun. So it's probably no surprise that the punishment isn't actually going to last for too long. So here's my tips for getting the most out of the break period. If you've got 4 weeks off work, why not go alcohol-free for the first one or the last one? Now I know it's sacrilege, but your kidneys and liver are probably already screaming out for a rest, and consecutive alcohol-free days are cumulative. You won't just feel better because of reducing the volume of poison in your system, you're going to sleep better, meaning that the rest that you're craving will turn up because of sleeping better. And by that I mean sleeping more deeply for more hours and of course waking up feeling refreshed. And that's a pretty big treat when you think about it. Now, if you're going to give your body that kind of a break, this same week would be perfect for hitting the gym. You'll find the exercise helps with the already good sleep, yet most importantly, it's going to drive you towards healthier food. Therefore, this is the ideal week to eat differently. Now, the options are endless. Maybe you could just cut down on your portion size. Alternatively, you could skip a meal every now and then. Perhaps you could go vegetarian or restrict yourself to just salads. You could even tempt fate and fast for a few days. And whatever you do, with all of those options, remember, most people say that meditation is something they'd like to do more of, but they constantly run out of time to do it. So that's a week that this is your best shot. It could actually get you in the habit that made next year your best ever.